Okay, hello everyone. This is my article share for 12/16th module that we're on. It's called Building Blocks of Early Childhood in Mathematics. So what it is it's founded by the National Science Foundation, and it's a curriculum-based, research-based curriculum, and it is designed to address NCTM's principles and standards for school mathematics for young learners. So we're talking like preschool to kindergarten, maybe preschool to first grade age. I love that it's research based. I think that's great. That means it's extensive. People have used it, tried it, and conducted a lot of tests and used goals to come up with things. So it says the phases of the building blocks design process model included curriculum goals, learning trajectories, software prototypes, and pilot tests in classroom, and then field tests in numerous classrooms. So this is to enable children to build content knowledge and develop higher level thinking. So that's what the program was designed for, or the curriculum, I would say, is designed for in early childhood. And it's to develop children's higher level thinking through play. So it talks about meeting them where they are. It says developing from children's experience and interest. So when you develop from a child's experience or interest, you are basically, what the program is meeting them in their zone of proximal development. So the article does not use that term. That's something that we early childhood educators just know. And I really like that it does that, because I feel like it's something that we've lost with technology, or we've lost with assessments down the road. What's their performance? Where are they? What's the percentage that are meeting or exceeding benchmarks? But we don't think about meeting a child where they are and taking it to the next level. So one of the examples of an activity, they talk about puzzles. And so if I'm going to sit down with a little guy and put a puzzle together, he's excited about it. And then how can you manipulate those pieces? Right there, that's geometry. Using that to, using a shape to fill up a space is geometry. How can I manipulate this piece? How can I rotate it? How can I change it to make it work? And so I really like that through play, we're just meeting kids where they are. I think that also fits with differentiating your instruction. If you're meeting them where they are, whether they're 3, 4, or 5, and you're taking them to the next level, you're differentiating your instruction for that child and meeting everyone's needs. So I think that's really important. It also goes on to talk about building. You can also maybe doing some snap things together, so like the Unifix cubes, and when they're doing Unifix cubes, they're putting things together, sorting shapes, building things, using storybooks to talk about the vocabulary that you might find in shapes, or using storybooks even to show buildings or architecture designs, so that they're maybe it's a book about cities, and then you point out all the buildings and how could we build that? How do you think they do that? What pieces do they put together to really get their thinking to be that higher level? Like, why does that happen? How do you know? What do you think? So kind of building onto that. And then they did talk a little bit about computers. So I'm not a huge component of computers and technology in my classroom, because I feel like kids get it a lot at home. However, it says why use computers? It does say that research shows that when used wisely, computers can be developmentally appropriate, fun, and beneficial. And it slows down their thinking process. So I really liked that. If I see this square and I see this square, I can just put them together and be done. But on a computer, it might be different. Maybe it's the way that my brain is thinking, or I'm taking a piece from one part of the computer to the other side, and that maybe takes time, and I got to really think square. Okay, this is a square, this is a square, I got to get it together. And then they're thinking square and looking at that 4 or 5 different times. So slows down their thought process, which can help create better memorization of shapes and increasing their skills as they go. So anyway, I really liked it. You can also use patterns, sorting, sequencing, measurement, and data in all of these things the article talks about doing all of those things in the classroom. And then again, it also talks about using storybooks and putting things together, counting, finding patterns within storybooks, which I really like too. So the program is built to meet all kids at different areas, and that's kind of the bread and butter of the program. So, and it says, we believe in the young children's mathematical thinking and the power of combined teaching strategies to bring that together. So children do have a strong sense of being able to understand things. How can we bring that to them in a better way? So, all right, thank you.